You're watching Outdoors Delmarva, presented by Gateway Subaru. Higher standards.
Hey, welcome back to Outdoors Delmarva. With me, Lisa Bryant from Delmarva Life. Lisa, how are you?
I'm good.
This is great.
Just getting warmed up.
That's right, just getting warmed up. And we are getting ready to talk about the Salisbury Marathon. Mm-hmm. Now, you're no stranger to marathons.
No.
As I've said, I'm not an avid runner, and going a certain distance, I'm just like, you know what, have I made a terrible mistake? But you like those long distance runs.
I do. I like long distance runs, but here's the thing. It's not like you get up one morning and you go run as fast as you can for 26.2 miles. It's something you work up to it. You know, you start off with like a couch to 5K. Do that for a little bit, and then 10K, and then 15 miles, 25K. You know, just get yourself up to that 26.2. You could do it.
She's going to try to talk me into a marathon. But we're going to keep going as we check out the Salisbury Marathon here on Outdoors Delmarva.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
They've done a great job. The city workers, the marathon people, the police department, the fire department, everybody's been involved. It's an overcast day, but my understanding is it's better for the runners when it's cool. And we had a good crowd. It's exciting to have them back in Salisbury, and especially since this is a Boston qualifier. So we look forward to the finish line. I'll be down there, and hopefully we can have some records broken.
We've got about 800 out on course, which means we have about 200 who didn't show up, which is kind of normal. The weather, I think, has got a couple people, you know, second guessing things. It's okay right now. It's just possibly going to get worse later. So the course is accurately and professionally measured, the half and the full. So what happens is if they run the marathon in a qualifying time, they can qualify for the Boston Marathon, which is kind of the holy grail here in the US. They can also use their half marathon time to qualify for other smaller races. And then the 5K, there's really no championship, but it is a certified course as well. We have the same crew who's been working the past 5 years. We bring in some of our friends from race day events in Wisconsin. We work with local law enforcement on every single agency, and you know, everybody comes together because they realize that this is just an overall great event. We're just excited that we were actually able to do everything this morning, and really hope the runners enjoy it and come back. Everybody's super excited that we've been able to run for 5 years in person. They're very happy about that. The city loves it, the county loves it, everybody loves it. The weather is what kind of messed with us a little bit this year.
Oh, these roots are going to get me.
Oh yeah, pick up your feet.
All right, whew. Oh, well, this is great, but I really got to watch my step around here.
Yeah, you really do. You got to pick up your feet. You don't want to trip over the roots. That's not fun.
As the Salisbury Marathon, that's a Boston Marathon qualifier.
It is, yeah.
And a lot of people from all over the world come here for that. Because it's flat.
It's flat. It's a fast course.
Right.
But the past Salisbury Marathon, we had what we like to call Delmarva Hills, and that's wind.
And that's wind.
Yeah.
Well, thankfully the trees are kind of breaking up the wind here. Mm-hmm. We're going to talk about one more Boston Marathon qualifier coming up after Scorchy's Corner, because it is the Coastal Delaware Running Fest. Mm-hmm. And that just happened this past weekend. We're going to talk more about that, but we're going to hit the trails. Outdoors Delmarva, presented by Gateway Subaru. We'll be right back.